First and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, HaMashiach, Yahushai. Today, we're back with another quick scripts, and this one is going to be over keep on pushing. No matter what happens in your life, we still have to keep pushing for the Lord. This is 1 Kings chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "Now the days of David drew nigh, that he should die, and he charged Solomon his son, saying, I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong therefore, and shew thyself a man." Right? So David, he's on his deathbed, and when you're on your deathbed, you're not gonna waste time just babbling. You're gonna say what's the most important thing that you've learned in your life. You would pass it down in this moment, right? So let's see what King David, said to Solomon. Verse 3, "And keep the charge of the Lord thy God, to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes and his commandments." So David told Solomon, keep the commandments. That's the end goal for all of us, bro. It's just keeping the commandments, man. We have to keep pushing and keep keeping the commandments. It says, "Shew thyself a man." That means when times get rough and it gets hard to keep the commandments, well, you can't really say that because this scripture right here, 1 John chapter 5, verse 3, it says, "For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous." So there's no excuse. The commandments are not grievous. Like this is something I have to tell myself over and over again. God's commandments are not grievous. You know what I'm saying? And America tries to make his laws grievous, right? God says don't eat pork. America is going to have pork on the TV, throw pork in your face, put everything, trying to put defile just normal food with pork. They try to make God's laws grievous, but God's laws are not grievous. I got another scripture. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 1, it says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." Temptation is something that we all fight. Every single one of us fight temptation. In the moment, it might seem like your temptation is worse than the next man next to you. In that moment, it seems like, oh, nobody has ever went through what you went through. In the moment, it seems like that. But in reality, that's not true. Reality, men got tempted harder than you in past. In reality, men got tempted more times than you and still passed more times than you. So it just shows you that no matter what, we have to keep pushing, man. We know Satan's coming. We know the white man is going to try to trip us up at any moment. We know this. So that's why we have to prepare, like Sirach chapter 2 says, man. We got to prepare for our temptation. We got to stay prayed up. We got to stay fervent and diligent and not be slothful in our work, and the Lord will fight for us. We seen what happened to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The Lord saved them. We see what happens with Daniel in the lion's den. He got saved. We see all these accounts of brothers and sisters. Noah in the ark, he literally believed, built the ark, and got saved. You know what I'm saying? Him and his sons and their wives. And it shows you how far the Lord will fight for you, man. You just have to let him fight for you. You have to really believe and keep his commandments, man. Keep the commandments always fervently and without question, man. And with that, we give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, HaMashiach, Yahushai. Shalom. It's been Soldier Zion from SOJ Tulsa. Shalom.